Yeah, well, come on, stop that.
What's wrong with that? This is America.
I want her to feel the sport and herself.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Three Hit Combo Podcast, the world's most angsty podcast. My name is Matt, and I'm here with Andy and Sam. What's up, guys?
We bring up one Linkin Park song, and we're the angstiest podcast.
Well, I need something, all right? This is 182 episodes of this shit.
2001 that CD came out?
Oh, yeah?
So I was in 7th grade.
That would have been 6th grade for me.
I was
Damn.
like not even a twinkle in my dad's eye.
That music really didn't make me angsty. I was like, this is some good shit, though.
No. You were already angsty. Linkin Park just brought out the angst.
What I did at that time was I would go on to Kazaa, and I would download Dragon Ball Z videos set to In the End by Linkin Park.
Oh, my God. Thankfully, you can find that all on YouTube now.
Yeah, you can find it on YouTube now.
Oh,
there was no YouTube back in the day.
There was a thread on something awful I found the other day, but it was like pictures from Kazaa that you might remember. And it was like all the it was basically all the porn pictures that you could like find multiples of all over Kazaa.
Speaking of porn,
Go on.
so I watched the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight last night,
I like where this is headed.
but I didn't pay for the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight.
You just stream it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I found a link. Just using my internet skills, trying to find
Google.
that and people I know. There was a woman on myfreecams.com streaming the fight and herself. So that's how I watched.
She made some fucking money that night.
She did. She was crying at the end. She was making so much money.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
There was about 5,000 people in the room.
How much did you tip her?
What?
What's that?
How much did you tip her?
I don't have an account. I guess I could make one.
Yeah,
Did anyone go private?
No.
That would have been fucking hilarious.
No.
Like last round, go private.
Last round is when she took off her panties.
This story just
shot through the roof.
But basically, here's what it was. It was on her TV on the right hand of the screen, and she was on the left hand.
Was it good quality?
It was good enough.
Like, all right.
And I was like, and every other stream I was watching was lagging.
And hers
wasn't. And there was also a naked woman, so I was like...
When?
Oh, my God.
So I was just like, all right, this is how I'm watching the fight.
Wow, I've never watched a boxing match completely nude.
Oh, yeah, and she was trying to be a ring girl between rounds.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
She was holding up a sign that said rounds.
Was she American?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Get some like crazy Russian chick that doesn't know what's going on. Like she doesn't even understand the sport. She's just diddling herself.
Yeah, well, come on, stop that.
What's wrong with that? This is America.
I want her to feel the sport and herself.
Yeah, she didn't really do anything. She just kind of stood around and posed.
How much money do you think she got? Or no?
I have no idea.
She was crying.
But she was crying, so it must have been a lot.
I
Or it
don't have
wasn't
to
very
suck
much.
dicks out back anymore.
Totally justifies the $100 she spent on that pay-per-view.
That's
Yeah.
great.
That is what's golden about America. That is
That's creativity
Yeah.
and just artistic motivation.
And I hope if anyone from boxing is listening to this right now,
boxing.
yeah,
The
entity.
yeah.
Don't think that just if you would have shut down the stream, I just would have paid for the fight. I was not going to buy that fight. I would have just not watched it.
I didn't watch it.
The internet would have gave you enough that you yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Twitter alone, you would have been like, okay, I've watched the fight in text.
I mean, you could take and say a name and get 50% right.
That's true.
Mayweather won. Did I get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a 50-50 shot on who won.
Pacquiao's the black guy, right?
I picked Mayweather because I didn't know how to pronounce the other gentleman's name. I was like, Pac-Man. He's going to make Mayweather see them ghosts.
So, yeah, the fight was boring. Yeah. Well, I knew going in that Mayweather isn't a very interesting fighter.
Any fight's going to be boring if you've got that on the right hand and entertainment on the left hand.
Yeah.
Like, by comparison, you're like,
it wasn't
I'm not watching this fight at all.
I was thinking maybe because it was a welterweight fight, not a heavyweight fight, but there was just a lot of dodging and hugging.
Hey, bro. How you doing?
Maybe the heavyweights aren't that fast.
And not so cuddly.
Not so cuddly. Yeah.
Hi.
Well, Mike Tyson even said the fight was underwhelming. So I feel like if another boxer thinks it's underwhelming, it's not that big of a stretch for me to think it's underwhelming.
Yeah. As a martial artist and somebody who's never even been in a real fight, I'm going to weigh in my opinion on this.
Go ahead.
I don't like getting hit in my pretend fighting where I put on a bunch of pads and try and score points and not knock someone out.
Yeah, I was gonna say my credentials for judging the fight are I own a pair of boxing gloves.
Yeah. and a certificate that I hang up on the wall.
Yeah, and I have
really
a heavy
just a
bag
receipt.
that I occasionally go by and hit a couple times. So.
I have got 1,000 gamer score on the boxing game on the Xbox 360. So
And I finished Punch-Out! Wii Edition. I finished it. I am Little Mac. That's what my boxing
we
friends
can
call
basically weigh in these.
We're basically a boxing authority.
Yeah.
me. Welcome to
we
3 Hit Combo Podcast. That's everybody. But yeah, I don't like getting hit. I don't like some sparring matches. Like we only go for 2 minutes as in our entire round, like entire match.
Like, see, I don't mind getting choked, but yeah, I don't like getting hit.
What you and Camilla do is none of your business. It's none of my business. It's none of your business. It's all my business.
I choke her and I just punch her. She just puts on.
Oh, that's not
makeup.
how I thought that was going to happen.
We got that on tape.
Oh, that's a sound bite. Just using Matt's on his phone in court, just repeating it. Just
He said this.
let me play it again. Just,
Andy, the international podcast sensation, what do you have to say for yourself? Matt in the courtroom. Click. I choke her, and then I punch her.
she puts on a lot of makeup. Just wash your face. She'll be fine.
Is there anything else you have to say?
Nice. So, Matt, do you remember? Tell us about your bugs this weekend.
What?
Your bug.
Oh, I just found that picture.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it was on Imager.
It really looked like your hand. Did it? Well,
Found a bug that looked like a leaf, but it wasn't my picture.
oh, that killed my whole story then. Because I really thought it was your hand.
Did you have a story about a bug you found?
No, someone on Reddit. I saw that picture. Like I saw it on your Facebook.
Oh yeah.
And I saw the picture on Reddit, and I really thought I was like, oh, that really looks like Matt's hand. And I knew you've been doing a lot of outside work.
I have been doing a lot of outside work.
So I was like, oh, Matt found this.
If I found that bug, I would have trapped it.
Yeah, but
Kept it.
Oh yeah.
So I was gonna be like, I found your picture on Reddit, but never mind then. Onward to the next subject of talking.
You guys want to? Oh, I should talk about how I got screwed in Pathfinder again.
Is it as screwed as I got screwed in Pathfinder? Or we got screwed in Pathfinder? Is it game ending screwing?
Not on their end, but maybe on my end.
Oh, shit. Go ahead.
So you know how last week I found out, like, as I was walking out my door, that we're playing on Sunday?
Yeah.
And I had, like, changed plans so I could play on Saturday night, and so I couldn't play on Sunday now. This week, I make it all the way to Austin's house. I'm literally standing in his house talking to his dad.
Oh shit.
And Austin's not there, and I'm like, this is weird. So I call him, and he's like, dude, I told you last week we're playing on Sundays now. I'm like, no, you said we're playing on Sunday, not Sundays. So apparently we're playing tonight.
Do you not get to go then? Or
I'm not. I think I'm just not going to go.
Makes sense.
because like you already took a trip down there and
I think I'm just about done. Yeah.
that's fair.
It is fair, isn't it?
It's lack of communication ruins a bunch of stuff. Like a
Well,
bunch of
and
stuff.
also, you know how the last game ended.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I want to... Before I started playing this one, I was like, do I really want to play another game and just go through annoying stuff like that again?
Fuck it, we should just make our own Pathfinder.
I wish. I don't have the time to devote to that.
You know what? I'll play all the characters.
You have plenty of time to devote to that. You have way more time.
We'll just cut the podcast.
What do you do? Work 40 hours a week?
Yeah.
So do I.
What do you
Well,
do?
I do a lot of my video jobs on the side. So
do you
constantly
do
doing
you
And I do a lot of yard work.
and I wear
do hours
pajamas
of yard work.
and teach kids to beat each other up, huh? We all have our place in this world, Andy.
So onward.
And upward.
The fuck up. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really decided yet, but I better decide quickly because that's tonight.
Yeah.
Take a nap, chug a beer, take a nap, and when you wake up, make your decision.
You'll
Did that
know.
last night.
You'll know. Morgan Freeman will come to you. He's your spirit animal.
Yeah.
He's everyone's spirit animal.
Listen, Matt,
I forget that he'd do a good.
you should
A good white Morgan Freeman.
play Pathfinder tonight.
Oh, okay, Morgan.
That's Mr. Freeman to you.
That's Mr. Freeman.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Denzel.
Don't you fucking call me Denzel Washington.
I will beat you.
So yeah, just figured I'd get that out. And you guys want to talk about the Avengers?
Of course we want to talk about
Mark
the
the
Avengers.
time.
Okay, I marked the time. Right now, everyone just skip like 15 minutes ahead.
Hopefully, I don't think are we really going to talk about this movie? Yeah, we can. All right. So, we're going to talk about the new Avengers.
And we're going to talk about everything. So if you haven't seen it, I don't know who would listen to this podcast and has
Who
not
listens
seen
to
it,
this podcast?
because it made like 82 billion over the weekend. So.
Me, I haven't seen it yet.
Shut up.
Just kidding, I have. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Avengers time.
Hello, everyone. This is the podcast overseer. The Avengers spoilers end at the 37-minute mark.
Can you believe Captain America died?
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
No, he didn't.
This weekend, so far, 45 minutes ago, 187 million.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's so good. Okay, into the spoiler cast.
You want to just start from the beginning?
Jarvis died. I was so mad. It's not like the exact beginning, but I was so pissed.
Why?
Back when they said Age of Ultron, I was like, oh no, they're going to turn Jarvis into Ultron. Mm-hmm. Tony Stark's going to do something to Jarvis, and he's going to become sentient and kill everybody. And then, like, in the movie, Ultron's just like, hey man, I'm here to help. Brap! Just kills him, and I'm like, I don't know what to do now. Jarvis was one of my favorite characters.
Jarvis, huh?
Jarvis, he's so cool. He's Tony Stark, but if Tony Stark had a boss. Like, he's like, oh, I'm crazy intelligent. I know exactly what to do, but I still have to call this one guy sir. He doesn't call anybody else sir. He calls Tony Stark and he calls Pepper Potts Miss Potts. No one else is he like, yeah, you're Mr. America or Mr. the Hulk. Like, he doesn't do that at all. He's just like, Steve.
Yeah.
Or Bruce. Yeah. Or actually, I think he calls Dr. Banner.
Yeah. It's made 627 million globally in 12 days.
628. I just refreshed it.
It'll be interesting to see what it makes this week.
Yeah.
Because they're saying a lot of people didn't see it yet because of the fight and the Kentucky Derby, which makes sense. Those are two big things.
I have no clue why anyone watches the Kentucky Derby anymore.
Yeah, but the fight was big.
The fight was big. Unfortunately, it sucks. So if there's a rematch, everyone's going to be like, yeah, let's watch the Avengers.
Yeah.
Again, 5
Yeah.
years later. Let's watch Avengers 2.
Let's think back further. Beginning. There was a fight in the snow.
That was pretty cool.
Hawkeye got shot.
Dude, they talked, or they, like, tried to show... I was like, no way they're not going to kill Hawkeye by the end of this movie. The amount that they were, like, delving into him and showing him. And then when they're like... He's like, I'll fix that when I get back home or something when they're at the house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's dead.
He's a dead
He's
person.
fucking dead.
He's a dead person.
But yeah, very surprised that... No. I thought he was. That when the Ultron was coming with the ship, I'm like, yup. That's it.
I thought...
I like how it's. I like the parallel. How the reason he got shot the first time was because of Quicksilver.
Yeah.
I didn't think about
yeah.
that. That's
And the
cool.
reason he didn't get killed at the end of the movie was because of Quicksilver.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Who I've been calling Kick-Ass because he played Kick-Ass.
He also played the main character in that new Godzilla movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kick-Ass.
Which was pretty cool.
He was Kick-Ass.
He was
Yeah.
cute.
Kick-Ass. That's why he
I
can
just
survive.
keep trying to imagine Kick-Ass in that role. Like he's just getting fucking the shit kicked out of him
By
all the time.
Godzilla.
No, I'm talking about the Avengers.
Oh, okay. The only part of this movie that I thought was a little confusing, I saw it twice, so I got to like make sure everything was cool. At the end of the movie, whenever the meteor was flying up in the air, I don't know why, I thought everybody was still on the ground. And I'm like, why are they fighting? They have to go fix the meteor. And then like I realized halfway through that fight that like, oh, they're on the rock. Whoops.
They're on the rock.
Like going back, I'm like, oh, this scene makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Shit. But I don't know how they got all together at the beginning. I'm not seeing the gap between Cap 2 and Avengers 2. I'm not seeing how everybody's together.
They were probably called to investigate Strucker.
Yeah.
I know the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. last week, Coulson gave them the coordinates to find the staff. He found the staff, and Zucker, he found them on the TV show, which is super cool. It makes me...
That I watched like 3 episodes, and like I said it so many times in the episode, but I went, no way. That show is just filled with like no way moments for me. I don't know why. Maybe because it's not done very...
I don't know. I think it's because it's weekly and they have to keep up with everything that's happening cinematically. So it's like we have to shoehorn in a plot for the general public because it's a TV show and we have to make it popular. But at the same time, we have to make sure that everything coincides with this gigantic cinematic universe. And we're just a little TV show.
That makes sense. I do have to give it another try again because I have Hulu now. So.
I'm the exact same way. I'm just like, I don't... Whatever. Anyways, we're not talking about S.H.I.E.L.D. We're talking about the Avengers.
It's part of Avengers.
Hey.
I was really hoping for Coulson to show up.
Coulson's supposed to show up in Cap 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Spider-Man.
Maybe.
No, that's going to be the first Spider-Man appearances. Civil War.
Yay. I just don't want him to rush him. I just don't want that.
Spider-Man plays a big role in Civil War in the comics.
Yeah, but I don't think he should.
So does
Which they started filming.
You know who also plays a big role, or big, maybe not a big role, but there's a big moment with him. The Human Torch, who was played by Chris Evans.
I wonder if he'll reprise his role.
He should reprise his role. He should be Cap and the Human Torch.
Hilarious.
I dug everything with the scepter. I thought Ultron was one of the most enticing pieces of that entire movie.
His quips were I didn't expect Ultron to act like that. I thought he was just going to be this like death machine.
I know. I was expecting him to be more like Machine 2.
Yeah.
And the fact that he wasn't was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean,
you're saying
And I
funny
guess,
shit.
like, that's what Ultron was. I mean, that's what he was kind of
Yeah.
supposed to be. He was supposed to be that,
Robotic human.
almost that gap between robot and human.
Right. I love the fact that he forgot the word children.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm the supercomputer that's hooked up to the internet. This shouldn't happen to me.
I also love how, because a thing about Ultron is he's always reconstructing himself.
Yeah.
So I love that scene when he's like, he tells Iron Man, he's like, I'm already there, but you'll catch up. And so he just destroys him. He just destroys Ultron right there, but Ultron had already rebuilt himself into beefy Ultron. So
I also liked
I liked when he like ripped through his past
through his
self.
own Ultron.
Oh,
with
that
a
was amazing.
Bigger
Yeah.
Ultron.
I'm like, oh, dude.
I was like, oh, did they surprise? Oh shit! He doesn't fucking care, man. You almost feel bad for Ultron, just like a little bit, because I mean, he was created from something that was too powerful for anybody to handle. He was created from the Mind Stone, and so they could not control him. The only reason that everything worked was because Jarvis in Vision. Sorry, everything worked in Vision was because of Jarvis. Which I thought was really interesting that he had to... First time I watched the movie, whenever he threw in the AI Friday into his suit, I was like, why doesn't he just use Jarvis? Jarvis is... Well, Jarvis is Vision now. Like, all of Jarvis had to go into Vision for Vision to work. Or be born, or function properly. We're going to go with that one. But I went off on too many tangents. This movie's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. I
like
enjoyed
how
it.
they didn't really compromise with Vision. I mean, Vision's fucking like pink and purple. So like,
he looked great.
I mean,
He looked really
that
good.
was You know what the funny thing is? I fucking forgot about Vision.
Oh, really?
So when he popped out, my dick shut off into space.
As soon as we saw the lab and Ultron was like, "You're gonna make me a body," I was like, oh, "Vision, it's happening!
It's
happening!"
When the scepter like started to blow up or whatever, I'm like, oh, forgot about that.
And then I still say the funniest fucking thing in the movie, and it's like I already told you guys about this, but I'll explain it for everyone listening. Is when fucking Vision looks at Thor, and then creates himself a cape.
Yeah,
He's fucking like, that's a ballin' ass cape. I want one, and then he fucking has a cape.
He's cool.
That's the best thing ever.
I thought they did a good job of getting rid of Hulk till the next Avengers.
Oh yeah, just in a plane.
Yep, I'm like, yep, that's how they're doing it.
I don't know, man.
I was kind of hoping for World War Hulk somewhere in there.
So, I've done a little bit of research.
Break down, damn.
So, Marvel has the rights to the character Hulk, but whatever company made that absolute shit Hulk before has the movie rights. So Marvel's not allowed to produce a movie about the Hulk, but they have the right to the character because rights are stupid.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, rights are stupid. Should I pull up their next wave of movies?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that Doctor Strange will have an Infinity Stone, and and I bet Ragnarok will have the last one.
Think so?
Yeah, I think Ragnarok seems like a good place to put the second one.
Oh, what do we got?
What the fuck is Black Panther? Why is he gonna have one?
Oh no, he's not going to. But we also have Guardians 2.
Yeah, but I feel like Guardians 2 might be a lot about his dad now.
Think so? Yeah. You don't think his dad, the elder, whatever, would have one?
But they already had one in Guardians. I don't
Right,
think they
right.
Had one again.
Well, they're already in space.
I guess so.
I mean, I'm not trying to shoot you down.
There's
Just playing
quite
devil's
a
advocate.
few on Earth already. That were on Earth already.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have their Civil War next year.
And that movie it's too big to have a stone. So
Does
there's a lot
Civil
of-
War
yeah.
start Phase 3, or does Ant-Man start Phase 3?
No, Ant-Man's the end of Phase 2.
Okay.
They should have fucking flipped those.
You think so?
Yeah, because what the fuck? Avengers should have ended the Phase 2, not Ant-Man.
Yeah, Avengers was so huge. It seems
Yeah,
like
it would have been a
final
great
chapter.
like end to that cinematic phase. Instead, now we're like,
Are we still in the spoiler cast?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
We're gonna stay in this.
if you hit 15, we should probably make another announcement.
I'll put something in post.
All right. So
My parents might be making me an Ant-Man costume.
nice.
Nice.
And a local radio station might be paying for it, which is super cool.
I have. When they first announced that Ultron was going to be like a Tony Stark project,
Yeah.
I was kind of annoyed because Ultron was made by Ant-Man,
Right.
and so I was like, "You're fucking gonna have an Ant-Man movie?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you gonna do for Ant-Man?"
So yeah.
I like this Ant-Man. I dig him. I dig him a lot.
It's just like that's the major thing around Ant-Man.
That might be
Yeah.
the first Marvel movie that I don't see in theaters.
Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, I want to see it, but my excitement level for it is very. If Edgar Wright was still the director, I probably would have been a lot more excited for it.
Yeah.
I love Edgar Wright.
Following Civil War is Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Which comes out in 2016 later.
They start filming this November. They've already started filming Captain America. They started this past week. They start filming in November for Strange.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 comes out in 2 years.
That's so far away.
Thor Ragnarok comes out 2 months after that.
Maybe I'll see that one. I didn't see the second Thor.
It was okay.
I didn't like the first one.
Not bad. Really?
The first, I love the
I
first
like
one.
the first one.
The first one's all about him having daddy issues. I don't know.
Black Panther comes out 3 months after that. So basically, it's almost.
Is this all in 2016?
2.5 years. This is 2017.
Okay.
2016 is Civil War and Doctor Strange.
Okay. I can get
2017, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther. Then, almost a year, in 2018, is Captain Marvel.
I'm kind of interested for that. I want to see what they
interested in
do.
that. And then a few months after that, also in 2018, is Inhumans.
I don't know much about Inhumans.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's their mutants.
Yeah, it has to be.
And Andy, I shouldn't be asking this, but how old are you again? 26?
Yeah, I was doing the math the other day because I was thinking about
So,
Infinity
Avengers.
Wars. Yep, I was doing the math.
Avengers Infinity War Part 1.
Part 1.
Andy will still be in his 20s, correct?
Thank God. Yeah.
But Part 2, Andy will be 30 years old.
Yep.
Oh my
So,
god.
Happy 30th birthday to Andy.
Or I
Maybe.
guess you'll be approaching 30 years old, won't you?
Yeah, because they'll probably come out in May.
May 2019 is.
At 30,
So,
you have to
yeah.
give it up, man.
Give one
It's
up.
like
Yeah,
comic books and
comic
nerd
books,
things
you
all
gotta give
together.
it
It's
up.
like the kids next door.
I'll be approaching 29, so.
Fuck no. I went like high tech with my comics the other day.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Plus, we have to shoehorn in a Spider-Man movie in here somewhere.
No, we don't.
No. Fox. No, Sony makes the Spider-Man movies. Marvel gets the character. It's kind of like the Hulk thing you were talking
okay.
about. So Sony will make another Spider-Man movie.
Will it be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Yes.
That means we get a Spider-Man movie in here somewhere.
Yes, but I think it's Sony like finances it and produces it and stuff. But
Totally fine.
yeah.
But it's in the universe. I'm going to count it.
No money. Like Sony gets all the money for their Spider-Man movies. The movies that Marvel get that has Spider-Man in them, they get that money.
That sounds great.
So yeah, it was
That
like
is
no
a-
money was exchanged for the deal, but they're like, hey. So I'm
We
hoping
need
that
to do
someday
this.
like that would work with X-Men, but I could see Fox is trying to do their own thing right now, pushing out Apocalypse
I'm
and
trying
all
to
that.
look up fucking Phase 2.
Maybe if they, quote, reboot.
Did you just how Phase 2 timeline or Marvel?
Yeah, but it keeps giving me Phase 3 stuff that I just looked at. Oh, I found one. So, yeah, Ant-Man will be the final
Which sucks because
final
it's going to
Phase
be like
2.
January before because I bought the first Phase 1 box set, so I want to buy a Phase 2 box set.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, sweet, Avengers will be like December it'll come out. I could ask for like Christmas gift or something. But then I was like, Ant-Man's fucking part of it. It's a bunch of shit.
I'm excited for Ant-Man. Ant-Man looks
Like,
cool.
no, I am excited, but I just
It should start Phase 3.
since
not end
movies
Phase
are
2.
so expensive nowadays, I try to ration out like excitement level to how much a movie is.
yeah.
And I don't feel like Ant-Man's worth my money.
That's fair.
All right. We should end this. Everyone,
Last thoughts.
favorite character.
Ooh. Difficult.
Dude, I honestly enjoyed the shit out of Ultron. His character super surprised me. It was not what I thought it was going to be. And I really enjoyed the scenes with him and his quips and like lines. He was a very well done bad guy. For a Marvel movie. Most bad guys are kind of for a Marvel movie.
Besides Loki. Loki was always fucking
Yeah,
top-notch.
because he's got the personality.
Yeah.
And like
But
Ronan in Guardians was such like a
Hitler.
I'm a bad guy.
Yeah,
brah.
And you also got like the minor characters like Strucker.
Yeah.
Who's just like, aha, I'm evil.
Never surrender.
I was
going
glad
to
they
immediately
did,
surrender.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm glad they did Red Mask though in Captain America. Red Skull. I was pretty happy.
Probably
about that.
confusing with Black Mask.
Yeah,
Which is
Which-
a Batman villain.
I've been doing a lot of Arkham Knight stuff lately.
I think my favorite character was the Hulk. Not Bruce Banner, the Hulk. Because it pretty much...
He had some good scenes.
Yeah,
this movie.
he felt after Scarlet Witch controlled his brain, he felt remorseful for what he had destroyed. He looked like he felt bad. How did we not even talk about the fucking Hulkbuster scene? How did that not happen?
Because there's so many big ass scenes in that movie, dude.
The
that it just
destruction
gets
porn
lost.
is amazing.
Yeah, oh god, yeah. When they take that building down, I'm like, oh, so explosive.
I do love the scene like right before Hulk goes mad when she's like, "I want the big guy."
Yeah. I liked Scarlet Witch. She was a cool character.
Scarlet Witch is right up there with my favorite characters. She's definitely my new crush.
Yeah?
Elizabeth Olsen's hot.
Yeah.
And like I don't like when hero movies do this, but I understand why. But at the very end, when they like the new Avengers, I'm like, oh, she looks so awesomely hot there. Because she had like all the hair and like a costume now. I was like, oh,
the costume was almost like, well, I'm showing up for work now.
Yeah.
She's got like a nice costume.
it's time to kick ass in fashion. I was like, oh, why couldn't you be like that the whole movie?
The very last words, he didn't say assemble. And it made me mad.
Oh, I thought that was hilarious when he was just like, ah.
I was like, no, just say it, then cut it.
When I saw the new Avengers, I was like, fuck yeah, War Machine, Vision, Scarlet, Falcon.
Yeah.
Really? You
I
don't like
couldn't
Falcon?
even remember
Falcon's
his name
boring.
during the fucking movie. I'm like, Eagle Eye. I had to Google it.
I like him a lot. I like the dynamic that him and Cap have.
Where
is true.
Where Cap's amazing and he's boring.
He's not boring.
Hopefully he'll
leave the
get,
avenging up
maybe
to you.
now that he's an Avenger, maybe he'll be cooler.
Someone stole my lunch out of the fridge,
He's-
so that's what I'm focused on.
He's realistic. He goes, I mean,
I don't watch these for realism.
Watch it for the destruction and the CG.
And here's what I want to ask. So like, and this is completely overanalyzing, but like in movie canon, when he shows up, why is there always a sound effect of a falcon?
never noticed that.
Every time he shows up, there's a fucking falcon sound effect. And I know why, because it's just fucking flavor for the movie.
Yeah.
But in the movie, like, wouldn't Scarlet turn around and be like, why the fuck, every time you show up, there's a falcon sound?
What if, like, on his suit, he just has, like, one of those little Bluetooth shower
Well,
speakers?
I just imagine that he, like, found someone to cut, like, holes through it, like the acoustic holes. And so when he goes through the wind, like, the wind going through the holes makes a falcon scream.
That sounds really cool.
It does, but it also sounds like egotistical as fuck. He's just
yeah?
like, he's like, I'm Falcon.
Sorry to... What kind of animal are you? You Scarlet Witch?
And then she just fucking
Holy
messes
shit,
with his mind.
guys. They've already established the Inhumans in Marvel's S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah, it looks like all season 2, though. Oh, here's a couple ones. But yeah, they've already... Here's... It's all their like character names, not their But yeah, they have them.
Damn. Good job, S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Well, that
Getting
doesn't
on
come
it.
out for
or they've like mentioned them or shown them,
3
but
years.
Yeah.
yeah, they have them.
Well, that's interesting. My favorite character. Oh, God, it's tough. Probably Vision. He gets the edge just because he's new.
He was born yesterday.
He was born yesterday. And also the fact that he picked up Thor's hammer. That was fucking amazing.
That was
I
hilarious.
still want in the final Avengers movie fucking Captain America to pick that shit up. Because you know Captain America he's going to be worthy. He's like the most pure heart character they have.
Yeah.
The hammer has to deem him worthy at some point in like a crisis.
Or Optimus Prime jumps in, and Optimus Prime lifts up the hammer. Yeah?
Autobots assemble.
But Captain America has to fucking pick that in Infinity Wars, like part 2. He just has to like Thanos is standing over him and everyone's fucking dead and he just grabs the hammer and he's like, come on. He just picks it up, wham, hits Thanos with it.
And he freaking makes a comment to Stark at the very end of the movie of like, I'm better than an elevator.
Throwback.
But I was gonna say the other character that got edged out by Vision was Hawkeye. Hawkeye got a lot of Hawkeye time.
Yeah, damn. His wife was Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Did not notice that.
I was like,
But that
"Oh,
makes her
Thelma."
even hotter.
Yeah, dude, she was so hot. Wife sense is tingling.
There was just a lot of. I mean, he got shot at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then they explored his whole
Talk about
backstory,
him
family.
whittling a chair on the porch.
Yeah, whittling a chair on the porch, and then in Wakanda, he was the only one that kind of held that together because
Yeah.
everyone else was freaking out.
Yeah.
And then later in the movie, he's giving a pep talk to Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
He's like, "It's your fault. It's my fault. There's robots flying around. I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense."
Let's just fucking do shit.
I could literally talk about this movie the entire
Yeah, we should
podcast.
really stop.
And then finally at the end, Kick-Ass saves him.
Yeah. Good job, Kick-Ass.
He did a lot in the end, like Quicksilver. He did a lot of help in the end with the Avengers.
Oh, and he's also the one that when Quicksilver, Scarlet, and Cap were trying to stop
The train.
Vision.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
Or Vision.
Vision.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's-
the train was good too,
Yeah.
but I was thinking more back to Hawkeye. He was the one that shot through the glass and took out Quicksilver
Yeah.
for the moment.
yeah.
So that's interesting.
and then
You know what I thought was weird? That was like, it was overly nasty for Bruce Banner when he grabbed fucking Scarlet and said, "Go ahead, piss me off."
Well, I mean,
yeah.
but she's the one that made him destroy Wakanda. Like she made him do that.
You know, that's a good point.
Like how many people? Like we saw the people that Iron Man saved, but it's a Marvel movie for kids. How many people did he just crush
the
in a
collateral
car?
in that movie is fucking bananas.
It just seems like that would be something he would try and avoid.
yeah. Dude, now I want to
Rather
watch
than
like
grab.
destruction.
You can
porn
also
movies.
think of like it's an empty threat of like he's a big softie, but she doesn't know that she's new to the team.
That's true.
Yeah, we should totally move on. We've been talking for way long.
Yeah, we've been talking for super long. How far are we into the podcast? Over half an hour, so that's nice.
15 minutes, perfect. We capped it right at the end.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get it? Capped it?
We probably started like 10 minutes in, so we probably got like a solid 26 minutes of fucking Avengers talk.
It was just so good. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so guys, let's go ahead and move into gaming news, and let's jog through the rest of this
Yeah.
podcast.
There's loads of gaming news right around the corner.
Did
Stick
Skylar
with
record
us.
a new?
See what you can catch.
Yes, he did. Holy shit, dude! You just got attacked by Gambit.
Mon ami.
Tam threw a card at Andy.
Thanks, cutie.
A playing card. Thanks, cute. Mario Kart 8 update unlocks 200cc and mirror mode for everyone.
I heard that's breaking shit.
Is it really?
200cc people are going so fast, they're like going through stages.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks cool. Have you seen any videos?
Yes, I've watched a couple. I've watched a couple 60 frames per second ones on YouTube, and I was like, "Damn, that's bananas fast."
It's just getting the world ready for the captain to return and show us all his moves.
So there was a new game by the Banjo-Kazooie team. They put it up on Kickstarter, looking for, it looks like 175,000 euros, and they got that in 40 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Everyone's excited for this game.
Holy shit!
It's a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie.
40 fucking minutes. That's insane.
Now, they're saying here that they probably would have reached the goal regardless, but the team actually released gameplay videos, screenshots, and that's probably what led it to be funded in less than 40 minutes.
Like they actually like had some groundwork of a
That-
game.
yeah.
That's
That's-
what helped them so much. I didn't know the time. Like I saw the Kickstarter. I was like, oh cool, this is gonna be neat. And Banjo Kazooie was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I love the name of the game.
I don't remember it.
It's called Yooka-Laylee.
Yeah.
Like banjo. But it's a
Banjo-Kazooie, Yooka-Laylee.
Yeah. I love
That's
it.
cute.
And it's the whole two-character dynamic thing. Yeah.
With an iguana and a bat.
Hey.
I was playing a lot of Minecraft this week. And I'm playing on hardcore, so like, you know, you die and the world's over.
Yeah.
I've got super fucking far.
Really?
Like, yeah, like I'm like level 30 and I've got a house and a brewing stand, an enchantment table, an entire fucking farm, a horse with horse armor. Like,
Jesus.
yeah, I haven't died once. It's amazing.
That actually sounds like a game that I'd play. Like
Minecraft?
that
It's-
right
it's
there.
fun.
But
Hardcore is pretty cool.
I was fishing the other day and fucking bat just flew by me and I don't know where it came from because those are supposed to be like in caves.
Yeah. You've dug too many holes.
Yeah. I'm letting the bats out.
It's backcountry now.
So you guys know about Splatoon, right?
Yeah,
The Nintendo game where you go around and jizz everywhere.
totally.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
gonna be a
I actually
Mario
remember
game,
that.
but they decided to put its dick away.
Yes, that's very true. There's no voice chat online.
Yeah.
They did that to avoid negativity. Good choice again, Nintendo.
Nintendo.
What do you think their next console's gonna be? Like, what the fuck is it gonna do? Do you think they'll try and go back to hardcore gaming?
Do we want to get into it?
It's just
'Cause
gonna be
I
a
have
giant
lots of
phallic
opinions.
shape that people just like
Yeah.
stroke, and then like once you reach to completion, it just goes, "It's a me."
I think it's gonna finally bridge the gap. Yeah, Avengers. It's finally gonna bridge the gap of handholds and consoles. I think it's going to be able to use the
That's actually
the
not a
Wiimote
bad
system,
idea.
the tablet, and your 3DS all as controllers
That's actually not
The
a
Wii U,
half-bad
you can use the
idea.
3DS as a controller.
for Super Smash Brothers.
Is there any games that you get for the Wii U besides Smash Brothers?
I mean, I can't argue with you because I have not picked up Hyrule Warriors in a very, very long time. But yeah, there's some like Mario Kart. Mario Kart's a fantastic game. Have you guys played the new Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Damn, is it fun!
So the World Video Game Hall of Fame, which is launching this year in 2015, so first year, has announced 15 finalists for the Video Game Hall of Fame. You guys want to hear the finalists?
Yeah, totally.
The first one's going to piss you off. Angry Birds.
No, if you consider it in the mobile world, the impact it
And
had.
the mobile world is garbage.
Yeah, it is. But the impact it had was bananas. So that sucks, though. I fucking hate that game.
And I mean, the point is, this is the first one. This is the first Video Game Hall of Fame.
I mean, you also have to think of
And
like
while you're trying, and not all these 15 finalists are going to make it, so I guess, it might not make it, but the fact that there are plenty of foundation games that could be in there before.
Is Doom on the list?
Doom is next.
Oh, thank God. Doom will get in. Doom always fucking wins.
FIFA.
Those games are big every time.
The Legend of Zelda.
whoop whoop
The NES
represent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess the...
No, all of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Just like all of FIFA.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
These are all
Pong.
good. Yeah.
Damn.
Pong, dude, first video game.
The Sims. Sonic the Hedgehog. Space Invaders.
These are all pretty legit.
Super Mario Brothers. Tetris.
Mario has to get in.
And World of Warcraft.
Damn, these.
Yeah,
you could
those
argue
are-
all of these.
Yeah, those are
all of them.
really fucking
like,
good choices.
You have to tell me, oh, cut 5 of these. I'm just like,
Angry Birds would
and
definitely
I
be
think-
my first right away.
I think it's something that like only 5 or so are going to get in.
Jesus.
Like not all these are getting in. So,
I agree with you, Andy, but like, Angry Birds is not a very good game, but it was an accessible game. And if it was the gateway game that led people to Mario, to Zelda, to all these other...
didn't.
What?
It didn't.
It didn't?
Angry Birds?
Angry Birds. You don't think somebody played it on their phone and went, I want more. I want more of this. I'm going to get more Angry Birds, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to go buy a Wii. You don't think that happened? That $100 console?
No.
I don't think that happened.
No?
No.
Because Angry Birds started on iOS. The amount of people that have an iOS device and the amount of Angry Birds games on iOS is
I don't think anyone
ridiculous.
played Angry Birds and didn't already know a lot about Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah. Mario is, I don't want to say a household name, but man, like 20 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, yeah. Everyone knew who the fuck Nintendo and Mario was.
Yeah, I just,
They
like...
made a goddamn movie.
Which
That
I'm
was-
excited for that again. I want another Mario movie. Let's write a petition to get in the Mario movie.
Only if John Leguizamo comes back.
Deal.
Dennis Hopper is
As a
Bowser
boo.
all the time.
As what? A boo?
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
fucked up.
those
I'm sorry.
guys.
But I would say, like, out of this, like, if you had only picked 5,
That's fucking hard.
that's fucking hard. I'd pick Mario, obviously, right away.
I'm really surprised Half-Life isn't on there.
I mean, of course you are. I mean, I would pick Mario.
World of Warcraft.
I would pick the games that define the genres.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it. Like Doom,
Mario,
first person.
Pong, Pac-Man, Tetris, Doom is probably what I'd go.
Doom, Mario, Pac-Man, because that spawned a shitload.
Yeah. Pac-Man.
And I mean, World of Warcraft like perfected the idea of MMOs.
Mm-hmm.
They've been going for 2004. So they're 12 years.
2004.
Or yeah, God, not that.
This
11
year
years.
is yeah.
That's insane for one game.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's a really hard
Yeah.
list. I do not
That's
envy those
tough.
people.
Do people get to vote on it, like the public, or
I'm not exactly sure. This doesn't really say much.
that'd
on
be
it.
neat to vote on that. What we got next?
Next, we have technology news.
Yeah.
Wait, we should talk about something really quick. The Konami thing. Did you hear? Like,
Go on.
Oh, really? And the Kojima, like all
Who's
of it is
Kojima?
gone.
What's going on?
They split up.
Are they done? Like for real? Like they're done?
Yeah, like that.
We talked about
Silent-
that. We talked about that last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We talked about Silent Hills is canceled and PT's taken off the store.
My bad.
I didn't know that. Like I thought it was still Rocky Waters. I thought they
No,
had been
it's
served the
like-
papers, not that the.
It's like official.
Damn.
It really sucks. Apparently, the Guillermo del Toro found out through like Twitter that the game was
sucks.
done, and he had to like contact his manager and was like, "Hey, what's up with this?"
That would be shitty.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
All right, I'm sorry.
All right, let's move into technology.
How do you kill that which has no life?
It's time to turn up the hype machine and break out those wallets.
Shut up and take my money.
It's time for technology news on 3-Hit Combo. Fuck, we've been in this a long time. like,
All right, we'll just fly.
Yeah, let's fly through this.
Fly.
Google's Project Fi is a wireless service that has the potential to turn the mobile industry on its head. It's Google announced it's working with Sprint and T-Mobile to offer a wireless service that will seamlessly switch between Wi-Fi and 4G, depending where you are, so you don't lose internet.
And it's Google, so it's probably going to be legit and probably decently priced.
I'm still gonna use my iPhone.
You can. I'm pretty sure if you're using Sprint or T-Mobile, you can just bring your iPhone.
Nope. I'm gonna use my iPhone.
Instagram is going to study how people use emojis.
Perfect.
No one fucking cares.
I care. They say if you use
Hot
emojis.
dog, binky bottle. I don't fucking know. Oh, there's so many goddamn emojis.
They say if you use emoji on Tinder, you're more likely to get laid.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna start using animated GIFs then.
Nice. Just you jacking it.
Nope, it'll just me going.
It's like on a bearskin rug naked. Hey.
You want to swipe left or right, babe?
Astronomers found a gas giant orbiting really close to a tiny star. It's weird because gas giants, when they are too close to a star, burn off, but this one hasn't.
It's Thor.
No, it's-
Galactus.
Yeah.
Oh, the Galactus is way better than Thor. Because I meant to say Thanos.
Not surprisingly, Apple Watch has the lowest hardware cost to price.
Yeah, it's like $87.
Yeah, it costs $83.70
$83.
to make an Apple Watch, and they sell them for $349. So, not surprising. I mean, there's always you always sell for more than
Dude,
you make it. But
the PS3 was it was like $19 every PS3.
yeah, consoles. Yeah,
Except this generation, I guess.
this generation's not doing so
they were
bad,
making
but last generation consoles were like breaking even.
Yeah, they were. Oh, Sony makes $87 per PS4 sold.
Yeah, that's pretty
So,
good.
yeah.
That's not bad.
I
Wait
guess
till Beats makes a watch. Don't worry.
well, Beats is owned by Apple. Oh. Beats Watch,
Beats watch.
Beach Watch edition.
So I find it not surprising that Apple has the highest
Yeah,
production to cost. But
yeah.
All right, guys, you want to go into news?
Yeah, that was quick. Let's
All
do
right.
this. Yeah. We're sprinting. This isn't a jog.
Catch up.
Time for the main event.
Let's get it on!
It's time for the 3-Hit Combo Newscast.
Let's go for the gold, Johnny!
Thanks for interrupting me. Drop. Did you pick this because of the fight?
No.
Topical.
I just pick buttons. A plastic bag containing $63,000 in moldy bills has been found at a Pennsylvania state park. Police say the discovery was made by a park visitor.
They didn't take it.
Yeah, in Bald Eagle State Park. They did not take it. Police say paperwork near the money. Police say paperwork found near the money. That's weird. Apparently lists the name of the woman it belongs to.
That's random.
I don't trust the banks. But I do trust Bald Eagle National Park.
I hide them in all the bushes.
Authorities say a woman reported the money missing nearly a year ago, but lives out of state and didn't leave any contact information.
Oh, shit.
So that's what you do when you lose money.
Yeah.
No one can contact you.
Especially that much money. Jesus Christ.
That much moldy money. I bet it was somebody who like didn't like germs and was like,
I found all this moldy money. I don't want it. You can have it.
Take it to a bank. You don't have to touch it.
That's true. All right, guys. The next story we have here is in Florida.
You haven't gone there in a while.
We've gone there. I just haven't really made a big deal about it.
No.
but this is going to be extra stupid. I'm excited.
Yeah. There was a calf born in North Florida on Monday.
Sweet.
It has 2 heads.
What?
The calf, named Annabelle, has 2 heads, 4 eyes, 2 mouths, 2 noses, and 2 ears.
Do you have a picture?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it was 2-headed calf right there. That's...
Damn.
See that there? Yeah, 2 heads.
They just start summoning storms or reading people's minds.
The odds of a 2-headed calf are extremely small, and I could have sworn there was an odd at one point, but I don't have it.
Let's make up the odds.
1 in 1 billion.
1 in 14.
1 in your mother.
I'm gonna say 1 in 15.
Ooh.
You got a really low window.
So basically, I mean, it's a fucking Brahmin
Yeah.
from Fallout.
God damn
It's a
it.
fucking Brahmin.
Yeah.
We got that Brahmin!
Yeah.
All right. There is a pregnant woman that has a bizarre craving. She eats rocks.
She
God
eats what?
damn it.
Rocks.
Rocks?
Yep.
Wow. This is Fallout.
She's 21. She walks around the yard of her home looking for rocks to eat to cure her craving.
She reminds me of the rock eater from Neverending Story.
Oh, yeah.
These
Does she-
hands.
Just because she eats rocks?
Yeah, just because she eats rocks. Okay, would you tell me one more defining fact about the rock eater?
Touche.
Yeah. I have 2 facts about this lady. She's pregnant and she eats rocks. That's it.
2 facts about the rock eater right there. Pregnant and eats rocks.
Yeah.
So, while she has a baby in her tummy, she's fucking eating rocks.
Maybe she isn't pregnant. Maybe it's just the rocks.
Oh, God, that poop has to hurt.
I don't know.
It does.
Like, you don't think they're coming out solid, do you?
Yeah, dude, they're rocks.
Okay,
There's no way our
does
stomach
she-
can break that down.
I wonder if she like mashes them up and like has them in smoothies or something. Like if she's really creative with it, like a rock burger.
A rock burger.
Yeah, just like mash
The
them up.
fucking Flintstones up in there.
Oh, God.
A rock burger.
Her real name's Wilma.
Wilma.
And finally, in news, there's a lot of apps featuring the rapper Drake. Yeah, and it's the crazy world of Drake is basically the story here. There's an app where you can change his facial hair and tweeze his eyebrows. There's an app where you can just put him into your photos.
Oh, my God, that's awesome.
That sounds like the best one.
Yeah. Me with Drake, y'all.
It's just fucking interesting.
I wonder if you
it
could
really is.
sell that
What's so
same app.
important about Drake?
The internet fucking loves him for some odd reason and loves to make fun of him.
One
The
of my-
amount of Drake memes I've seen are bananas.
One of my favorite Drake things is you get the Pokemon. Like I named mine Swagzilla. It's the Pokemon that's wearing a hoodie. Mm-hmm. You teach him like sing, swag. You just name him Drake. Like you just give him a bunch of moves.
My favorite recent Drake thing was when Madonna kissed him, and they're like, Drake doesn't look disgusted because Madonna kissed him. He's disgusted because he didn't get to know her first.
Yep.
And also, if you're a huge sports fan like me, you know Drake is the fucking biggest bandwagon person in all of sports. Every
He
time
always looks like a proud little brother.
yeah, he looks like a proud girlfriend, like hugging athletes.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
But basically, every time you see Drake, he's wearing a new team's jersey.
I wonder if like going back to the apps, like put Drake in your photos. I wonder if you could sell an app that was like put Bigfoot in your Elvis,
That'd be bad.
Tupac.
Oh god,
like
holographic Tupac.
Yeah, does it put them all in
Pay
your
99
photos?
cents to get holographic Tupac.
Let's make an app where it takes Drake out of your photos.
Ooh.
Add them in with this app. Take them out with this.
People would download that just for the sheer goofiness of it. Yeah.
And we'd make $3. Can we split it 3 ways?
It depends on who's developing it.
That's fair.
We'd probably split it.
60, 40, 40?
69.
It'd be 60, 20, 20.
60, 40, 40. Math.
Oh, no. Or we could do it 50, 25, 25.
I'm okay with those numbers. Anyways.
Anywho, guys, that is all we have this week.
That Avengers focused podcast.
This was a super short podcast. I think we should have had more.
You think it's super short?
Yeah.
I can tell you it's not. I can tell you we're just creeping up on the 1 hour mark.
Nice.
So
Quality entertainment.
quality entertainment for sure. Remember, everyone, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3combo podcast, twitter.com/3combo PC. That is the number 3. PC stands for podcast. Email us at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com and search for us on YouTube, 3-Hit Combo Podcast. So for Tam and Andy, this is Matt, signing out.